Yo, what's going on, Battlefielders? My name is Pone. Enjoy the gameplay. I'm here to talk about something. There's a lot of people who've been asking me, Pone, how's being a father been? My boy's about 8 months old now. He's getting close to, and it's been one hell of a journey, and I wanted to kind of enlighten you guys a little bit about how things have changed. I mean, we have a lot of common, things about, gaming and stuff like that. So I felt like sharing some of that with you guys today. And kind of squashing some of these rumors and fears that men naturally have because irresponsible fathers just make up all this bullshit to justify why they were bad parents. Having a kid is not as bad as people make it out to be, like, just dead serious. Those people that complain are lazy. And it's crazy. So let's talk about the one that most men are generally, kind of about, and that's changing diapers. Now, I'll admit, now that I have a kid, I get a little bit more pee and urine and poop on me than usual. And it's not as awkward as you think, knowing it's somebody else's poo on you. To be honest, I mean, it's not disgusting. When it's your own kid, you have this odd mindset. I could roll in his poop and it wouldn't bother me at all. I don't gag, no, none of that. It seems natural. It's like something you're supposed to do. It's this weird instinct that kicks in. I wipe his butt and sometimes get a little baby chocolate on my hand, but at that point, I just wipe it off, and it's like nothing else. Put a little hand sanitizer, but it's not disgusting. It's weird because, if it's somebody else's poop, it'd make me go nuts. Even in my own poop, if I lose a thumb while wiping, and I would probably be like, "Oh, that's disgusting." Well, there's something weird about getting peed on or anything like that. It's not disgusting. It's not weird. If anything, it seems cute. I know that kind of sounds weird, but it's like seriously, everything my son does is magical. And it seems like he's growing up so fast. It's like the next day, he's impressing me with something else. He's getting teeth. The next day, he's sitting up. The next day, he's crawling. And all these things are happening. All these things I didn't see. He's getting a personality. He's learning to lift his arm to get picked up. So it's like every day something's happening and things are flying by way too quickly. So my main advice for you guys that are wanting to become fathers or mothers or anything like that, embrace and try to be around them when they're young as much as you can. I feel like I've missed so much already, even though I really haven't. I have a big part of my son's life. And it's really been a blessing. And his smile, a baby's laughter, your own kid's smile, laughter, it heals everything. Like, I could seriously get news that my mother just died, and my heart would drop. I'd be like, oh, that sucks. And I'd look at him smile, and I'd be like, he's so cute. It's something about a baby smile that can make the worst thing possible worth it. And it's an odd thing to say. I could be like at a Justin Bieber concert and I'd be like, oh my god, what am I doing here? I'd look down at him, see his smile, I'm like, yo, I'm good, I'm okay. Not saying I do that, guys. Don't call childcare services. I would never do that to my kid. I'm not gonna endanger him like that. But it was an example. I have to say that all the things that people are worried about, like the sleepless nights, the changing diapers, that's not a big deal. That's a mindset. And if you really, really cared about your kid, you wouldn't care if his poo or pee got on you. It's not that big a deal. You act like you've never got your own pee or poo on you. Come on now. So, that's one of the major fears for most men. The other one is worried about losing their sleep or time. There have been a little bit of intimacy issues because a baby does kind of take a little bit more of your time up. So me and her are not as close as we used to be in that aspect. But it's a work in progress. Everything about it is amazing, and it's a team effort. It's a joint effort, and you got to be there for your other person. You got to stay strong with each other. There may be nights where she's tired and you need to get up and feed him or something like that when he's younger. I mean, after he's a couple months old, he'll probably sleep through the night. And even when he used to wake up, I mean, my son was great. All these people are like, oh, you're going to lose it. The first week or two, he was up every 2 or 3 hours for 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then he'd go back to bed. So it's not like you're up for 6 hours and you got no sleep. Everybody that does that, it's generally because they either have a sick baby or people are exaggerating because they hate being a parent. I mean, that's generally what it comes down to. So all those fears that babies ruin your life and change things and you can't go hang out and do stuff anymore, you're restricting yourself. That's not the baby's fault. But at the end of the day, one of the biggest things I can teach you guys to get babies to where things are a little bit easier on you is to put them on a schedule. It's a pro tip. Get them on a standard setting. My son eats every 4 hours and he sleeps through the night, and he's been like that for the last 6 months. Nothing's changed. Since he was a young baby, he slept through the night. And as long as you keep a baby on the same schedule, he will keep doing that same thing. So all those people that, oh, I couldn't get sleep tonight. We have never ever done that. Like, oh, well, he woke up last night now. He's been sick like once, and that was about the only time I had to stay up all night with him. But other than that, it's really not that big a deal. People are always tripping. Guys are like, oh man, it's crazy. I can't see how a person would not want to be around something they created like that. That's their future. When I'm dead and gone, he's the last thing I left here to carry on what I taught him and what I know, what I believe in. So, kids are great. They're a blessing. They're awesome. They piss and shit all over you, but it's so cute anyways. But that's what I'm saying. So all these people that are worried about, that's just one thing I wanted to kind of cover because people fear it a little bit, but it's not that bad, guys. If anything, and it's not one of those situations where there's a lot of bad stuff, but it's all worth it. That's one of those things. I could have the worst day ever, and I can lay down next to him for 2 minutes, and I swear to God, I've been cleansed, just relaxed and happy, and it's amazing how much power a baby can have over you. But that's where I stand. A lot of you guys have been asking how things have changed. Not so much. Obviously, he takes a little bit more of my time up. I have to schedule around him now instead of, just doing what I do. So little things change, but as long as you don't let him get to you, you guys are going to be perfect. You're going to be happy, and, life is going to continue as per usual. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I wanted to kind of put that commentary in there. A lot of people have been asking. It wasn't really a real talk. It was just kind of one of those things I wanted to tell you about. And encourage you guys to be good parents, good fathers. I didn't have a father, and look how I turned out, right? Come on now. Who would want that? So it's just one of those things. If you're going to be a dad, be a damn good one. And enjoy every moment because it goes by so quick. And I love you. Stay moist, guys.
Awesome to the max.